Well, let me see now, I've seen from Lost in Translation, just to give us audience a sense of how remarkably different these performances are in the context of what we have just said. This is where Bob Harris, played by Bill Murray, he's in Tokyo to do some commercials, and this is where he meets Charlotte.
Hello.
Hello.
You ever switch seats?
I like this one. If I fall, someone will notice.
Yeah. So, you having a nice time?
Can you keep a secret? I'm trying to organize a prison break. I'm looking for, like, an accomplice. We'd have to first get out of this bar, then the hotel, then the city, and then the country. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
Okay.
I'll go pack my stuff.
Get your coat.
See ya.
I hope you've had enough to drink. It's going to take courage.
How is he to work with?
Oh, he's so good. He's so fabulous in that.
He comes prepared.
Yeah, he is so prepared when he knows himself so well. He's been doing it for so long, and he brings so much to the table that it was really easy for me. When the cameras were rolling, everything just sort of came together. We didn't have to discuss, we didn't have to do so much rehearsal. It just kind of was spontaneous and easy. I don't know.
But he's also aloof and distant at times.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I've heard oftentimes comedians can be that way. I think that
comedic actors.
Yeah, comedic actors. I mean, in a sense, they're sort of, they're so self-deprecating in a way. They're taking so much sort of out of themselves, sort of deflating themselves at times, I think. And I think that I think that sometimes they're on and sometimes they're feeling very private. I think both of us felt we're so exhausted from this schedule that, all we wanted to do on our off time was just, eat McDonald's and stare at the floor.
Must be great, too, because of these performances, but others, that's been building. The better you are, the better roles you get, the better roles you'll be offered.
Yes.
I mean, I just saw Coal Mountain, and I thought both, it's a movie, as good as Jude is. I mean, it is really Nicole's movie, and it is Renee's movie. I mean, it's for my money. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is extraordinary, as good as Jude is. Mm. And you think Nicole, those two people must be the best of their times too, because they have grown to a place where they'll have such creative opportunities, such opportunities to stretch and grow in parts, because the best directors and the best writers and the best producers want to work with them.
Yes.
And you've arrived at that point, I suspect, especially because of age. You get a choice of films that are age relevant.
Well, that's what's, because people have often asked me, well, what are the perks of being in this kind of position, the it girl, whatever that means. Nobody can tell me who the it girl was of 2002, so that kind of worries me.
Exactly. I don't know who it is exactly right.
But
whoever she was, she ain't.
Yeah, not anymore. She's the once was an it girl.
Yeah, right. She's the former it girl. They're in seclusion in Rome.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's me in here.
I don't want to be the it girl because I don't want to be yesterday.
Don't say that. Don't say it girl. I don't want to know that I've arrived. I don't want to know any of this.
Exactly right. So none of that's happened to you. No. So what is it?
Well, I guess
it's not a perk. It is a what?
It's what are the perks of this job? That's what people are saying. And I say, well, of course there's wonderful perks like being shuffled around and having people take care of you and all that.
Right.
People seem to think that actors are invalids and can't, open a car door for themselves. Maybe
you can
some
open a car door by yourself.
I learned just about last year,
Yes,
around this time.
This is before you were the it girl.
That's right. Now I'm worried I'm going to lose it.
All right, so what is it? It's not that.
It is the ability to go into a studio and say, look, I know this part is written for a 29-year-old person. Okay, I can't quite make it to 29. Can we make the part younger? Do you think we could develop this project that I've had in my mind forever? It's being able to take projects like Marjorie Morningstar, which is a project that I've been sort of that I read the book and called my mom and said, I am Marjorie, and she said, that's what I thought. We just kind of,
So have you optioned that or done something with it? Or
yeah, we're in the it's over at Universal Focus, and we're working on that now, and being able to do that.
Marjorie?
Natalie Wood.
Oh, okay.
Natalie Wood. So, yeah, it's going to be, that kind of thing is something that just keeps. You're always afraid you're going to lose it, but while the wheel is in motion, you just got to keep it turning, and that's an incredible feeling, and I'm unbelievably fortunate to be able to do that as a 19-year-old person, as an actor, as a working actor who gets paid to do what they love, and go into a studio and say, look, I have these ideas, will you take me seriously, creatively, please?
Now, did that happen with Charlotte? I mean, was that a 29-year-old who became a 24-year-old?
I think that everybody was sort of, I think Sophia said, Scarlett Johansson, and everybody said, well,
she's too young.
Yeah, she's too young, and she said, she's not too young. And she really was, sort of my, she was really there for me from the get-go, and I think really fought for me, and didn't have to fight too hard. I think she just said, Scarlett, she's old enough. Okay, let's get Bill now.
What is it you think you need to learn?
Do I think I need to learn?
No, what is it you think you need to learn? I mean, where do you think you need to grow at the tender age of 19?
Oh.
What needs work on?
I am, I know that I should probably be more patient than I am with things, but I don't like to be patient because I feel like you should strike while the iron's hot and get things going. I mean, nobody advocates for you like you do for yourself. If you kind of get left by the, by the wayside unless you keep pushing forward. And, but I'm sure there's times when I am impatient, and I guess that's something that, is a virtue that I'll just try to keep reminding myself of, and trying to remind myself to be compassionate and those things. But
there's a sense of urgency.
Yeah, I'm always,
the moment is red hot.
That's why, all of my dreams, I'm sure if you analyze them, are filled with anxiety all the time, because even in my regular life I may be very relaxed, but apparently in my subconscious I'm dying to get things done.
What kind of dreams do you have?
Well, I have, now that we're shooting in Italy, I've had the most bizarre dreams ever. I had a dream the other night that I walked into my new apartment and it was huge, and I ran around going, it's mine, it's all mine. I don't know what that means, but that wasn't exactly an anxiety dream. That was just bizarre. I'm always losing things. I can never get to where I need to go. I can never fly when something's chasing me. I have all those dreams where I know I can fly if I could just get off the ground. These stupid wings, they won't go, and I have all those awful anxiety dreams. Oh dear.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're quite wonderful, and it's a delight to have you. Much success with
It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.